Hi there, in this video we're going to look at menus. So we're going to think about the layout of what we're going to have on here. So what menus should we have? Well, let's go and show you first of all where to put a menu. So you're looking for appearance and then you're looking for menus. So we're going to create our first menu name. It doesn't normally see the name of the menu, so it's down to you what you want to do with it. But if you look down here, there's lots of different things that you can add to your menu depending on what you're using it for. So you can have more than one menu and they can be in different places on your pages and your posts or your homepage depending on how or where you're sending people. So let's just call this our main menu. And then we can start adding pages or we can add posts to it. So it's saying you can automatically add your top pages to this menu. And it can go in either the primary or the secondary navigation menu. Now that depends on where your menus are set up, and that's usually set in the theme. So let's just create the menu and see what happens next. Okay, so I can bulk select what I want from any posts, any categories or any WooCommerce things. So let's just take a look and see what we have. Now, categories, I added a few, or thought I had, maybe I haven't. I will add a few. I'm going to add them to my menu. So what do I want in my categories? Well, in my case, it's all about different things to do with e-commerce. So let's have a think of the sort of things that would appeal to people looking on this page. So here are the ones that I've thought about. Let's have Facebook. Let's have products and let's have WordPress. Now I can just click to add them to the menu. Now what I can also do is I can move them about. So if I want products at the bottom, I literally just click on it with my mouse, which selects it, and I can move it about. So now I need to save it. It's all well and good adding things, but if they're not saved, then they're not going anywhere. So these are categories that I've added. I could also add posts, I could add pages, and I can add custom links. So it may be that I want to add something on here that says my favourite sites or my favourite software. So I could just then add in a custom link with some link text, but I would probably add a category first and put all of those custom links underneath. Let me add the category first and then I'll show you. So to add a category, I need to go back up to posts and I need to go to categories. And from here, I can set any category that I wish and then I can add it to the menu. So for you, what categories will work for you? So I'm going to put my favourite things or my favourite software. Okay, so I just put recommended. And then the slug, which is actually the URL. This is where you can add some extra things for Google to find you. So digital business, software, apps, that sort of thing. Now I could put it underneath the parent category, so that would put it underneath one of the ones we already have, but I want it to have its own section. And then here I've just written what it's all about. So let's add the new category, and now it's over here, which is great. So now we need to go back to our menu and add it to the menu. So menu is under appearance. Think of it like your storefront, like your restaurant, and this is what you're going to get as your menu. Now, WordPress is only as good as you are. You have to tell it what you want it to do. So let's go to categories. And its default is things you use most often or most recent. But if you click view all, it will give you everything. And there's the one that we want. So let's just click add to menu. And then move it to where we'd like it to be. So it's actually accidentally put itself as a sub for there. So it's put itself underneath that. So when somebody opens this one, it would give you that. That isn't where I want it to be. So if they're all lined up to the left, all of those are going to be your main ones. So let's just save that menu again. Now what I haven't done is put a blog one or an about us one or whatever. So I'm just going to add that, and then I'm going to show you what it looks like and how to move things to where you want them to be. Okay, so I have added, as well as things about Facebook, WordPress, recommended, products. Might move that about a bit. About and blog. So I will see what these look like. Now I'm going to save my menu and show you where the primary navigation on this theme is. So if we just click to the top here, we can just click visit site, or we can open it in a different browser and go and visit it there. So let's just type and go and take a peek. Okay, so there we have it. We have our different places where our content is going to sit underneath. So these are our filing sections, if you like. Now I'll probably move those about a bit, and I'll move them in the menu so they're where I want them to be. But you do need to think about how are you going to get them to go where they need to be. Let me show you. Just thought I'd make you smile. It certainly made me smile. I added this to come up after 88 seconds of a site being open. So hey, it's all cool. So we created a post. Let's go and find the post that we created. And it'll be under all posts. Now if you're creating a new one, you can then tell it where it's going to go, so which category it's going to be saved in. But if you've already got content out there, then you probably want to look at what category it's going. So unless you're going to have a section up there that says uncategorized, this isn't really going to be seen. So we've got two versions here. You've got edit and quick edit. So let me show you what quick edit does first. So it tells you which categories you have, and you can then tell it where you want it to go. So let's just put it in there. You can also put your tags in of what you want to be found for, and then you can just quickly update it. Then if we go and have a look again, hopefully, let's get rid of that. It's now going to come up. So there you go. Now there's still lots and lots of things that I want to do to this. I'm not loving this colour. I'm not loving the blue. I need far more content to be going down here. But you know what? we're on our way, we've started, and all it now needs is me to be consistent and add what I want the world to see. So you now know how to create a menu, and you now know how to add your content underneath each of the places you've created. It might be helpful to you if you have a map of what you want this to look like and what sort of content you want the world to see that's all about you.